What's going on, everybody? My name is Eddie and welcome back to the channel, Hustle and Grow. So today I just want to talk about somewhere along the lines, one thing about reselling, I guess this would be any business, not necessarily reselling, is that you got to be willing to put in the work for the grind, and you can't be afraid to take a chance, right? So I had purchased a while back, and I had made a video, or at least I had put these in a video here and there, about how I had purchased 2 pallets of damaged makeup. So these pallets were $300 a piece, so it was $600 for the 2. Yeah, so I mean with shipping and stuff, it was a little bit more, but there was thousands of pieces. Not all pieces were sellable, not all. For the most part, it was, some stuff was out of date, a good amount of stuff was out of date actually. However, people still buy that. You just can't sell it online. Even though I do see people sell it online, but people still do buy it. There was some damaged stuff. There was some dried out stuff. But let me show you what I got left now, because I'm finally down. So what I got left for the most part is that box of nail polish, and I got another box at home. I have this box of nails, and I got another box of nails at home. This is a small box of lip gloss, I think Wet and Wild. And then under there, there's some like little kids fingers, nails, and nail like decoration stuff. And this is just some like miscellaneous stuff. This is some like prestige around the neck lip glosses. This is a box of opened and unopened mascaras. Honestly, the majority of the open ones are still good. I took them out and kind of like rubbed them on the side of a box. The unopened ones, they're probably good. I have tested some here and there, like intermittently. Some ain't, some are, whatever. This is a whole box of Sally Hansen Quick Color Fast Dry, like nail polish and like a nail pen. I mean, for the most part, I've been selling these online. They've been working. Some of them have been either used or leaked, or I don't know. But for the most part, they're good. So, and I have a bunch of lipstick. This lipstick has been selling. So that lipstick in the red containers, those have SPF and been discontinued. However, they actually sell for a lot of money. I don't know why, but they've been selling for a lot of money, and I've been selling them. And then there's some Wet and Wild lipstick. So all the lipstick's been selling. Most of it's in brand new condition, sealed. And this is pretty much all I got left out. Oh, and there's some like age rewind stuff underneath that box, which I don't feel like reaching under. But this is it. And I think for the most part, I'm probably going to take the majority of this, except for the nails. I'm going to list the nails because those have been selling, most of them anyway, but they do sell. I'm probably going to end up putting all of those online. Definitely going to list the lipstick, and then like all these little glosses and all that stuff, I'm going to just put in a batch and probably just off on Facebook. And then over here, this is some All May. I had thought about listing it, but some of it's SPF. It just don't look good, so I don't know, I'll probably get rid of it. And this would be what I consider damage. So what I was doing with this stuff is, this is stuff that has like, let me see. It'll have like, you know, dried nail polish that I couldn't get off the outside, but it's still in good condition otherwise. Maybe a seal is broken, just too dirty, right? Like this. It's just like, you know, just too nasty. I really didn't want to put it up online or deal with it. So the pencils all new, like those are all still sealed. Jesse's Girl pencils, they all still sealed. Some of them don't have the seal, but ain't nothing wrong with them. There's lipsticks in here that are pretty much good. Maybe like the tip of them might be smashed against the top a little bit. So what I kind of been doing with those is putting all that stuff as a lot on Marketplace. Super cheap, you know, I'll do it super cheap, and people buy it. They'll buy it, you know, 50 pieces for like $10 as a lot, and I just get rid of it. That's what I got left with that. And I pretty much went through that whole cleaning palette too. So what I'm going to probably do is, like I said, I'm gonna lot up most of that stuff and just, I mean, it's still summertime. There's people that do flea markets, they do yard sales. And for the most part, like I said, it was just dirty on the outside. So there was a lot of work I had to put into it, really. Initially, I had thought like, man, I don't even know if this is worth it. One thing I found though that really made it worth it is the fact that there was a lot of discontinued makeup that people paid a lot for on eBay. A lot of discontinued makeup that people paid a lot for, and the majority of it was still sealed. So I was selling like pieces for 20, 30 bucks each. And I'm still selling stuff that's about that, 10 to $30 range for one. And I got multiples of it. So there was definitely some jewels. There was definitely a lot of throwaway because it was just, because it was damaged. And the only thing I'm mad about is the fact that it took me so long to get it, because I had the supplier that I got them from, I had seen them up initially. And I was I had a little trepidation about purchasing. Finally, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and see what happened, right? Because the investment was so low. Now I wish I would have got like 4 to 6 of them, because honestly, I probably would clean them off, lot them up, and resell the lots, because you can make a lot of money off a lot of the stuff that was in these pallets. And this supplier that I've been using is they got newer condition makeup too that I've been buying, and most of that's been going up on eBay and then sending the rest into Amazon. But at the end of the day, I think one of the things that I learned is don't be afraid to take that chance, because you never know. But also you have to be creative with how you get rid of stuff. Like I said, even the stuff that I don't want to put up on eBay or something, I can still sell just for not as much. But those are like profit, because I done sold a lot of this stuff for so much per item that this little stuff that's left, that's just extra money. And I'm gonna just sell it so cheap that, people could get a good deal. They can set up at their little yard sales or whatever, and they can still make a couple dollars. And because I need to clear this stuff out, because I got to start getting everything set up. I have a target date of the end of this month. Well, this is June. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be in July. But I have a target date to by the end of July to be fully set up and ready to go in here. I get this thing to where I feel like I gotta be like, everything has to be perfect, right? And I gotta catch myself, because not everything is gonna be perfect, and I want this and I want that. And I do listen to Daily Refinement's channel, and I know something that he says that Tech and Sport says is one of his philosophies is low cost, no cost. And so I have to remind myself of that, and not think that I need to go out and buy this or I need to go out and buy that. Just get set up and get going. I already got somebody who should be helping me out, and I'm going to get everything set up, get my inventory set up. So what I decided to do is I'm gonna just keep these shelves that I got for now, the little plastic ones, even though they not really I really want. I'm gonna just keep them. I already got them at home. There's no sense in spending any money to do what I have been thinking. I already took that shelf and I measured, so I can run shelves along the wall. And what I want to do is keep at least 3 pallet spaces open. If I need to, I can lift up one, but I have these 3 pallets here for a reason, because I want 3 pallet spaces open for incoming inventory. I am going to buy some wood and just build a shelf with like an upper deck, maybe 2 decks, just so I can kind of build up here to hold extra stuff. But these plastic shelves, I'm gonna run across the wall, and then I pretty much measured, like, if I'm standing between them, to give myself enough room. And then I'm gonna run another row all the way from back here straight up. So I'll have 2 rows, which go up to about 4 or 5 high, and that should be enough for now. And then over time, I can get higher shelves, just so I can go up more, you know what I mean? And utilize the space that's up, because there's a lot of room up there. But that'll be enough to get me going. And what that'll do is, that'll bring this out to like maybe right here-ish. And it still gives me a whole lot of room here. So I can still set up listing back here on the table. Use this corner to put like my refrigerator and stuff like that. This will be the shipping station with shelves on each end to ship. And initially I had thought about using a pegboard, but I had got an idea from a friend of mine. So what I'm going to do is probably going to use the wood again and build a shelf. Just like put 2 long pegs here and just build a shelf that runs straight across, straight across, down, and it can have like maybe 1 or 2 levels on it. And I can just kind of, as I'm standing here doing shipping and everything, if I need something, I can just reach up on the shelf and grab it and put it back. And that should make that process a little bit easier. I'll have stuff set up underneath, of course. And then, like I said, these 2 tables down here will be kept cleared for processing items. And I'll still have room in the middle if I need it, if I need room in the middle. So that's the plan. That is the plan. And then we'll go from there, I just need to be out of the house though. Yeah, so I just need to be out of the house, man. And it's just gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot easier for my process to set up everything. And then it'll allow me to reach my goals a lot faster. The one thing that I had been thinking about was actually renting another space. But then I said to myself, I'm gonna just get the most out of this space I can first. Get the most that I can first. Sometimes I gotta fight my own mental when it comes to trying to figure out how to do stuff and remember not to go adding extra steps and adding more, I guess, expenses and things like that. I really do think that the economy is definitely going to get worse before it gets better this year and into next year. And who knows how long that might last. But I think reselling will offer people an opportunity to stay above water. For me personally, and people who do it full time even, I do think that reselling is going to be a good way to make a lot of money in a down economy, as long as you can get inventory and offer people the things that they want at a discount. And here's the thing too, the things that they need as well, like your everyday stuff, the cleaning supplies, the health and beauty supplies and cosmetics. People still want that. They want to look good. They want to smell good. They got to clean their house and all of that. And if they can get those same items at a cheaper price than what the store is selling for, they definitely going to buy from you. But also give people, see if you can get people what they want even. People still going to want to, splurge a little bit. And even if they don't got it, people like to look like they do got it. You know what I mean? So if you can get them those little symbols, those little status symbols that they used to at a good price, people still gonna spend money, man. It just depends. I think as an entrepreneur, period, you always gotta be ahead of the curve. You gotta have vision. And I think a lot of people lack vision, especially for those that get bogged down with the negatives of eBay fees going up or Amazon fees going up or this fee going up or the price of this and gas and all of that. Okay, but that ain't what an entrepreneur looks at. An entrepreneur looks at a problem but sees solutions, practical solutions that a lot of the time a lot of other people don't see. And you will have people who will say you crazy or it don't make no sense and why you doing that or you wasting your time. They don't have that vision. They don't have that vision. The thing about vision is that you begin to do and act like you've already arrived and reached that goal, even though there's nothing to say otherwise, to say that you have. You don't have a business yet. You don't have a location yet. You don't got nothing yet, but in your mind it's there. You see it, and all the steps that you take henceforth are with purpose to reach that goal, to bring that vision to life. And I think that's what distinguishes those that are successful from those that aren't. That's just it, is those who are willing to follow through and see it to the end. A lot of people just see what's right in front of them and they let that dictate the ending. What's right in front of them dictates how it's going to end, when you have to be able to see past that. And sometimes you just got to have enough willpower to create your own ending. I think everybody, entrepreneur or just life in general, is going to be faced with an obstacle that is going to test your resolve. And either you're going to look at it and see it as insurmountable and there's just no way, and you're going to listen, because this is usually the time when all the naysayers come out, all the haters come out, all the people who always wanted to see you fail, all the people who, even though they congratulate you in front of your face and say, oh yeah, good job, they secretly don't want you to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. That's when they come out and they just, yeah, man, you should just do this, or yeah, man. They don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you accomplish nothing, especially if they ain't done nothing in their life, because that's an indictment against them. It's an indictment against them, and them not being successful, them not accomplishing, and not saying that they couldn't, but some people just can't, just don't want to put forth the effort. And so That's the difference. To be able to see past that obstacle that's in front of you right now, that thing that's trying to stop you, and to still be able to see the outcome and to plan accordingly. To plan accordingly and to remain disciplined. It's hard to stay disciplined when everything around you is going haywire and crazy. It's hard to keep that vision, but you got to have tunnel vision, and you just got to stick to the script. Stick to the script. And so that's what I'm trying to do, man. Just stick to the script. I'm trying to plan right now for what I'm going to get things here, get things set up here, and then what's going to be happening during fourth quarter. And trying to maximize as much profits as I can during that time of the year. Ain't no telling how that's going to look. So got to be ready for it, you know. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. And when I do get set up in here, I do plan on doing more videos. I'm not going to say how many because apparently I can't stick to that. But I will be here, so it'll be easier to do it than it is at home with all the noise and the kids and stuff like that. So I can just, you know, turn it on and get set up. And it'll be easier to like video my processes and things like that. So do me a favor, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that next time I upload another video, you'll be one of the first to be notified.